Hi, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store, and this morning I thought I would come in and look at a very popular wood and size choice combination for customers generally in the intermediate to professional level of playing, which is spruce top tenor ukuleles. Why spruce? Why tenor? Well, if you look at some of the bigger, more well-known professional players out there, like Sarah Maisel, Craig Chi, James Hill, there's quite a few people out there now who are switching, at least for part of their set, from a koa ukulele or a mahogany ukulele over to a spruce top instrument. There's a few reasons for that. You can get a bit more volume quite a lot of the time from a spruce instrument. You can get a wider variety of tones, so the highs are higher, the basses are bassier, and it's been a popular wood choice for 100 years on acoustic guitars, so it makes sense that over time this will translate onto ukuleles, but it's still a fairly new option for players out there. So I thought I'd take half a dozen of our spruce top tenor ukuleles today and put them through the paces. We're kind of going from one end of the scale to the other, so I've got a VTAB to start, then we're going to end with a Kanile'a KSD-LX, but yeah, strap on in, you might learn something. Let's begin. Okay, the first ukulele I'm going to look at today is the memorably named VTAB TSX-T15. I do long for the days where someone calls something like the VTAB Ripper or the Hummingbird, but you know, this is the name and we love it anyway. This is a rather new model over here in the UK. I'm not too familiar with the company's history. They may be a new company, they may have been around in some form in the Far East for quite a long time, but VTAB have won a few awards in their first year over here in the UK, and we've been impressed with what we've had. I think the spruce tops, as a side note, have been the most impressive of the VTAB range. They feel quite unique for the price. The price of this towards the end of 2018 in the UK is about £220, and for that you get a solid spruce top with laminate mahogany back and sides, a walnut fingerboard and bridge, but it's a pin bridge like the Kanile'as, which is something that puts as many people onto an instrument as it does turn them off. It's a bit divisive, but the pin bridge, there's no denying it helps if you're restringing and you need something to done quickly. Other little features as well, slotted headstock. You don't get too many of them at this price, with some really nice open tuners. There's binding all around as well, really nice maple binding, and yeah, it's a lovely ukulele. Certainly a good place to start if you're looking for a spruce top tenor. Let's see what you think. Okay, and the second ukulele today is the Ohana TK-70. The TK-70 is a secret weapon in Ohana's arsenal. It's a ukulele that when we have it in stock for a while, and then the right person comes along and they go, why didn't I know this existed? Well, now hopefully you do. This has a solid spruce top with a laminate flame maple back and sides, but I love this maple. It's kind of like holographic. I don't know if that comes across in the video or not, but the maple on the sides in particular on this one, they have some fleck to them. It's really cool. This has a mahogany neck, but my favourite bit is the tortoiseshell binding, which could be over the top, but it really isn't. They even put it around the headstock, which is just awesome as well. Some gold tuners by Ohana, you know, just to spice things up a little bit, with a bone nut and saddle. I've always liked this ukulele. This one has a rosewood fingerboard and bridge. From now on, any more that come in after this one will have the Ovencold fingerboard and bridge, which is virtually indistinguishable. So yeah, let's have a go. I love this uke, see what you think. Okay, this is the KA-SPT-SC. It's one of the newer models in their range. Some of you may have seen the spt-ctg and spt-ctg CE, formerly known as the SRT-CTG and the SRT-CTG CE. Woo! But this is the strictly acoustic model with the scoop cutaway there, made of Palfero, or capped with Palfero. You have a solid spruce top on this model with solid Palfero back and sides, mahogany neck. This is one of the few Kala models to come through without the walnut fingerboard and bridge. This also has a Palfero fingerboard and bridge, which is a great choice. Hopefully we'll start seeing more Kalas with Palfero. It looks better to my eye than the walnut, and certainly this has become a more popular ukulele in the range because it has the Palfero. This has the gold tuners, a really cool inlay there on the headstock that I did no research on, but I'm sure it has a meaning. Super cool. Yeah, there's actually some bear clawing kind of marks. Bear clawing being kind of nice striking grain in the spruce, which is a bit rarer. There's some signs of that on this one. I think for it to be true bear claw, you probably have to spend an exorbitant amount on the uke. But this ukulele won't fetch you about that much. This is, according to 2018 UK prices, £325. Yeah, another great ukulele. One of Kala's better known ukes of the past year or so. Let's see what you think. Okay, the next ukulele on our list today is the Cordoba COR-32T This is another all solid ukulele. This has a solid spruce top with the more and more elusive unicorn that is rosewood back and sides. Another mahogany neck, seems to be a popular choice, spruce and mahogany. Spruce is the perfect companion for mahogany and rosewood. That's why Gibson, Martin, etc. have been kind of depleting the existence of rosewood for the last 100 years. It's not just their fault, there's the furniture business as well. Please don't think I'm blaming you. But yeah, the rosewood is incredibly rare now. Palfero is a good substitute, and there are other woods out there that are good substitutes, ebony being another one. But yeah, this is the kind of traditional choice. This also has a rosewood fingerboard and bridge, a little abalone rosette there. Cordoba use their own tuners, which are made for them by Grover. So you've got the Grover style tuners there. This comes with a little pod case as well. So this one is around the £400 mark, 2018 UK prices. But you do get a little case with it. It's a good choice. Let's see what you think. Okay, on to probably the most popular ukulele on this list, the Opio KTO-10S. We call it the Opio Spruce Tenor. Koaloha are actually ditching the name Opio altogether over a long period of time, so consider this a Kualoha, or you may know it as an Opio like we do. This is a solid spruce top with Asian acacia back and sides. The weirdest thing about the Koalohas is how light these spruce tops are. They stick out like a sore thumb, and they're incredibly difficult to shoot without glare from the lights. So I am sorry if there's a lot of glare in this video. I'm editing it and filming it myself, so I can't actually see, but Yeah, there's a mahogany fingerboard, neck and bridge. It's an unusual choice, but I like it. You get a lot of grain in that fingerboard. It'd be hard to show you in the camera. I'll go right up to the camera. Maybe you can see. But yeah, this ukulele is very popular because at the price, this is between £700 and £750, late 2018 prices. The price does fluctuate on Kanile'a. Anything coming from Hawaii, the price does go a little bit up and down. But yeah, for £700, it's a good way of dipping your toe into what a high-end Kanile'a or a Hawaiian-made or an American-made or Japanese-made ukulele might be like. This is made in Kanile'a's Thailand facility, which I think started off life as being kind of an avenue to make a cheaper range of ukuleles, but the popularity of the Opio has meant that they've started using the Kanile'a name on more and more models. There's actually a model you won't be able to see behind. Let's see if I can reach it. I will, as we do this, I'll show you the KTR-10AC, which isn't a spruce ukulele, but it's another fantastic ukulele that comes out of that facility and rivals the Hawaiian equivalent, which is a couple of £100 more. So yeah, the Opio Spruce, super popular ukulele, comes with a bag. This is your first step into the kind of high-end price point. Let's see what you think. Okay, next ukulele today is the AnueNue ASR3. The ASR3 and the sister model, the ASR2, are exactly the same ukulele with the exception of the slotted headstock. So this is not a medium priced ukulele. This is around the same kind of price as the Kanile'a Opio. You're looking at about £700 to £750. But for that you get, I would say, more select woods than you would on something like the Kanile'a Opio. This is Sitka spruce with East Indian rosewood back and sides. So Sitka spruce has, this is purely my opinion, but a more earthy, darker tone than Engelmann spruce. Looks wise as well, I think people tend to prefer the look of the Sitka spruce. You get a really nice flake in the grain. It's like a quilting effect. It's very subtle, but as you shine it in certain lights, you really see the texture of the wood. It feels and looks and sounds like a step up from a lot of other woods. This also has the East Indian rosewood fingerboard and back and sides, which is a kind of really nice chocolatey dark colour with a really straight grain. And Pete Howlett taught me years ago that straight grain is money. If you have straight grain, you've got a loud ukulele, you've got brightness, you've got some depth. And yeah, he's not wrong. I've not found a ukulele yet with straight grain that wasn't louder than the curly equivalent. This has it looks like Makassar ebony fingerboard and bridge. Doesn't look like rosewood. If it is, I'll change that. And the slotted headstock there with the AnueNue tuners. Yeah, this is a lesser known ukulele. They do a very popular ukulele called the UT200 Moonbird, which is not featured in this video because I don't have a new one because they're always out of stock. That's another ukulele worth checking out, but if you don't like the kind of fancy look of the Moonbird and you want something that looks a bit more traditional, this is your boy. Okay, and the final uke of the day today is the Kanile'a KSD-LX-T. This is not a cheap ukulele by any stretch of the imagination. I should say first before you fall in love with it. This will cost you the same as the AnueNue ASR3 and the Opio put together. It's the only Hawaiian-made ukulele on this list. The spruce that Kanile'a use can change, but this certainly looks to me like an Engelmann spruce with a curly koa back and sides. Kanile'a also use on their export models and the deluxe models the ebony fingerboard and bridge. It's the pin bridge again, Kanile'a pin bridge, with the Kanile'a open back tuners. My favourite thing about this is the sound inlays on the fingerboard. That's a classy touch for a classy ukulele. Yeah, this ukulele is, if I Google Hawaiian musicians and I look for Hawaiian ukulele players, this is like one of the most popular ukuleles for people out there performing regularly. I love this. I very nearly bought one before, but it sold before I had a chance, and then as things happen, I didn't have the money the next time one came around. They are fantastic. I hope you love it too. Let's see. Okay, so there is 7 spruce tenors for all of you. If you have any questions, please do get in touch. You can email us at shop@southernukulelestore.co.uk, or you can call us on 01202 430 820. What was your favourite? What one did you like least? What would you like to see featured in the future? Please let me know. Have a good day.